Hello, hello, hello. I cannot tell. Okay, there it is. My microphone's right there. Wait a minute. Maybe my microphone's right here. My microphone right here. I can't tell. Hope you guys can hear me. I'm going to put this over here. Maybe I should take my headphones off. I don't know why I have my headphones on today, but I'm not sure. My first time streaming on YouTube, so we're just going to figure this out. Cool. It looks good. It looks real good. Welcome, guys. Welcome. All right. Well, I'm going to be stitching on some Reaper today. You can hear you. Hey, Becky, what's up? Hey, Tabs, how you doing? Oh, man. First time streaming on YouTube. I'm kind of glad I tried all this out on Twitch for so long because I got really comfortable with talking and doing stuff on Twitch. And so now I feel like this isn't like brand new and I'm worried or scared or anything. I'm just like, we're just going to figure it out. And hopefully there'll be a ton of you guys that will join me here that just didn't join me on Twitch. We can have a bigger conversation, have more fun, even more fun than before. So I got to pull up my pattern keeper. More fun, more fun. So if I can figure out how to do this, because it's really easy. Hey, Marzipan, thanks, I appreciate that. If this is easy, then we'll be able to do like more live streams pretty quickly. Well, when I say quickly, it means I can set one up really fast. If there's something I want to tell you guys, or I don't know, something's going on, or I'm getting ready to finish something, who knows? All right, now, is this still, it's the same thing as it is with the other one. Let me turn my brightness down a little bit so y'all can see a little bit more what I'm working on. I have not stitched on this piece in a hot minute. Hey, Christine, good morning. Good morning, Carrie. Hello. Welcome all, welcome. Of course, I didn't get my floss ready. That's just typical. Typical of me, but that's okay. I'm just going to relax. I have made a mess on my desk, though. A mess on my desk. That's 6:47. So, pretty informal on here. If you've watched any of my live streams on Twitch, pretty much, you know, I stitch, we talk about what we're working on. You guys tell me what you're working on. Y'all have any questions? I'll try and answer them. If I can't answer them, usually somebody in the chat can answer them. So I do not profess to be an expert when it comes to cross stitch. I love cross stitch and I love full coverage cross stitch, but by no means am I the person to go to for all questions. By no means. So I'm just here to kind of, mostly I feel like I'm here to just help everybody have fun and enjoy what they're working on. Create an environment that people, you know, want to be a part of. Oh, that's cool, Sean. Awesome. Nice to be here instead of Twitch. Much easier to access while I work. Awesome. Working on a full coverage. You started in 2003? That is amazing. What project is it? 2003. Good on you. I'm assuming that's one of those things that, did you stop and start? You had to stop and start. I mean, unless this is like literally something like my Old World Map 2 project. Could be that. It could be that. All righty. I just got to figure out what I'm doing here. I haven't stitched in like 3 days. I've been very distracted with other things. Very distracted. And I have it's a different viewpoint from usual, primarily because I couldn't figure out how to get my webcam to flip the view. On Twitch, it's easy to flip it, but on YouTube, I haven't figured out how to flip it. So we're just going to This is a nice, I kind of like this. It's kind of nice, kind of different. All right, so I'm going to try and figure out where I'm at. Hold on, I'll get to your chat here in a sec. Watch me, I've already done that. What is that? What is that? Is that a stray piece of floss that just made its way up in here? It is! You're not supposed to be here. Hope you're all having a good day. I'm having a good day. I know I stream early. I won't always stream super early. Early is my jam, though, as far as like getting up and doing a stream. Okay, hold on. This takes math and cartography for me to figure out where I'm at here. 6 and 3. All right, so pretty sure all the way down here. Yeah, that's where I'm at. All right, sweet. Good morning. Good morning, Carolyn. How you doing? You were the tall turtle over on Twitch. Sean, I love that name, though. That is awesome. Ocean Unicorns by Custom Crafts. Cool. Massive gap put off by confetti, so now row by row diagonal stitching is helping. Cool, 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 cool. Hello, Joyce from the Netherlands. Are you Stitchy Dutchy? I have to get used to everybody's names over here. We got a little bit of snow last night, too. That was pretty cool. A little unexpected because the forecast kept going snow, no snow, snow, no snow. And then it rained pretty good before it actually started snowing. So thankfully, I've been really jonesing for some precipitation. We don't get nearly enough here. So marzipan, your full coverage piece, is it, how many stitches is it? Like, what's your stitch count? And how close are you to being done? We should ask that question too. If anybody else wants to share what they're working on, that would be awesome. Very cool. Stitchy Dutchy, yay! Cool, cool. Very awesome. Very awesome. So feel free to jump in and chat, or if you just want to lurk and just hang out, feel free to do that too. This is a total chill cross stitch stream where we work on making progress on what we love. And I will be under 8,000 stitches with this particular piece today. We'll get there. I'll be so excited. Hey, Stephanie, how you doing? 36,960, so not big, about 30% done. 36,000 is big, dude. That is big. Looking to start your first full coverage. Not sure what a good pattern would be to start with. A good pattern would be something that you love. Something that if you do not start with a pattern, if you say, I'm going to start with this pattern because I think it'll be easier, don't do that. Find something that you love, and that way you'll be sure to finish it, and you'll be excited about finishing it, and you'll want to stitch it. So there's a lot of places where you can look. I mean, I would just, whatever it is that you really enjoy, there's a cross stitch pattern out there for you, for sure. For sure. Just started your weekend. Nice. Oh, ready to stitch big time in your Randy Waterloo place? Nice. Where's mine? How far along are you now? I mean, if you guys saw the video, this week's video, I'm going to break stuff today. Oh, let me show you. that spot where I'm at. Can't quite tell. As I drop it. Making some really good progress. Just making my way across the thing. Across the fabric. Put this back down. I'm going to need to put up some hooks so I can get these things off the floor. That would be nice. Cool. Cool. All right, I've already lost where I'm at. You'll watch me stitch and you'll be like, you're doing it wrong. Well, maybe not doing it wrong, but you're missing a stitch. I usually come back and find it. It's hard to stitch and talk, look up and look down, but I practice weekly, twice weekly. You're at work, so no stitching here? You could stitch. No, you couldn't. I'm sorry. Don't stitch at work unless you can. Mary Kay. Is it Mary Kay or I don't know how to pronounce your name, but welcome. Watching me stitch. It's hard for me to understand why I don't stitch in hand. It's so much easier and faster. I get you. That is, you know, a little bit of something for everybody. Part of why I wouldn't stitch in hand is because I found with the frames that it takes the pressure off my hands and allows me just to kind of do this. I've had carpal tunnel surgery on both hands. If you can see the scar. You see this? Wait, where's the scar? The scar's right there. It's kind of hard to see. Well, I should show you this side. That's my scar right there. So I have found that taking the weight off my hands is good. Now, when I'm not streaming, I stitch really fast. I just slow it down for the stream because I can't stitch quickly while I'm streaming. Sometimes I can, but I slow myself down so that I don't make mistakes if I can help it. Most of the time, it's like, joom, joom, joom. Smoking. You got the 13% on Rainy Waterloo? Noise. It'll be fun when you finally you get into that, unless you already have, get into that area where you actually start to see the figures within the whatchamacallit, the figures within the pattern start to emerge. It's fun when you start to see that. That's really cool. You're diamond painting. Cool. Stitching on your portion of George Washington crossing the Delaware. All parts are 227,000 stitches in about 10 pages. Okay, hold on. So are you doing like one of those, so it sounds like what you're doing is, are you passing the piece along from person to person? Are you doing like this? If all parts are 227,000 stitches, how big is the whole thing? Is it one of those where you like do your part and then you send it to somebody else? Or is everybody kind of doing their part and then you sort of put it together at the end? But I love that picture. Washington crossing the Delaware is awesome. I have a jigsaw. Well, I don't know if I still have it, but I have a jigsaw puzzle of that. What's up, Rita Marie? Good to see you here. Oh, Becky, you're so smart. Because I use Pattern Keeper on my phone, I can screenshot the ending totally each time I work on something till you can write it down, then delete. That's what you do with your homework on Facebook? That is awesome. That is a great idea. Now I just need to remember to screenshot my stuff. That's the hard part. Terribly disorganized. Shiny object syndrome, SOS. You did start a 1,000-piece puzzle of black and white panel last night, though that will take a while. Nice. I miss doing puzzles. Hey, Sheila, what time did I start, and is schedule going to be the same? Roughly, Sheila. So I started about 15 minutes ago. I might try and be a bit more on schedule if I'm going to do YouTube, because it might just be a better thing to do. I hate being on schedule, though. That's the problem. I'm a very free-flowing person. I'm a very shiny object person who has a hard time being disciplined sometimes. The schedule will roughly be the same, but I could see myself actually doing more live streams on here because it's so easy. Oh, there we go. I mean, Twitch is cool, but Twitch is definitely more steps than YouTube is. YouTube is like point and click. Well, I suppose Twitch is point and click, but there was a lot of setup before. There was a lot of setup to get there before I started Twitch. There was a big learning curve. Now, maybe because I streamed on Twitch for so long that I just picked this up really fast. I don't know. It just seems easier. Sums. Oops. Tell you what, let's do a little ending here. I don't have for the two-handed stitching, I don't use very long pieces of floss. You'll find that I do things very differently, primarily because I do what works for me until I find something that works better. That ain't so pretty. That ain't so pretty. Ta-da. So I'm not a stickler. There's no stickling here. Just relaxing. That's very satisfying. We'll go do some black. Black. Bring out the cone of black. Of all the projects you have done, though it's been a good decade since I've cross-stitched, I was never brave enough to do a full coverage. You could totally do a full coverage. It's just one stitch at a time. I find it easier, to be honest with you, because you're like, well, this stitch goes here, and then that stitch goes there. And with Pattern Keeper, it's so sweet. It's so easy. Well, easier. Let's not falsely identify how easy something is, but easier. What's up, Brenda? Good morning. Brenda, you're not late. You arrived precisely when you mean to. How can you be late when I didn't tell you what time to be here? And that's my problem, because I was just like, I'll just start. But if punctuality is needed, I will make it work. It's just sometimes it's hard with punctuality because there's always technical difficulties. Or a phone call. Or a binky barking. Binky barking. Binky's taking a nap right now. All right. It's being put together at the end. Over 100 people are working on their own portion. That is amazing. And who, pray tell, is organizing all that? Let us know. I want to know who the crazy person is. How am I? I've been training aerial yoga. I was just about to sit down and relax. So perfect timing on you, on me. Cool. Training aerial yoga? What does that mean? I need to learn. We should get Pattern Keeper on Apple products. It's coming. It will come. And when it arrives, it will be so worth it. It will be so worth it. I'm telling you. I'm here to tell you. It'll be worth it. I'm going to start way down here. Yowza. Uh-oh. It's a little snagified right there. Let me see if I can't pop back down. Boop. So I didn't talk about Zuzu on the video, but she's doing just fine. She's hanging in there. Times when she doesn't seem to act fine. I'm still kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop on her. Not that there are shoes in the ceiling that are going to drop on her, but you know what I mean. And if you never watched me stream, I do hum a lot. Sometimes I sing badly. Sometimes I hum a lot. But I don't like just dead air. It's not fun. It's no fun. No fun at all. Husband has made an appearance. So the YouTube thing is pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yep. It's I was telling him I don't know if it's because I did so much on Twitch that I kind of ironed out all the bugs. So jumping onto YouTube is easy, or if YouTube is just easier to start with. I think it's easier to start with.
You're just not good.
No. Nope. Oh, we should tell your parents. Tell mom and dad that I'm doing this. Back down. It would be cool if they were here in the live stream. Or even my mom. That would be cool. Although I don't think I could get any of them to comment and chat. They're just too shy, gosh darn it. Because they didn't really jump on Twitch. They just waited for everything to come on YouTube. Aerial yoga is yoga using a hammock. So all the positions are done in the air with the help of gravity to get in the positions. It's really fun. I would break my arms and fingers. Hey, Angel. Angel Cat Life. That's a great name. Well, welcome, welcome. Good to see you too. What part of the UK are you from? I have a lot of folks that used to jump or that do jump in the chat from the UK and the rest of Europe. And sometimes even further away. Am I doing that right? Am I doing this right? Good morning. Hey, Lori. Oh, nice. Mentioned that I had my last stream. I mentioned that I have family in Jacksonville. I'm originally from there, and I love going to Stitch in Time. I wish I had an LNS near me now. I really enjoyed Stitch in Time. It was just, you know, it's like one of those little stores that you walk into that feels like, what's the word? It just feels homey. You know, it just feels it's like the rooms are kind of small and stuff like is like all over the walls, and there's just like everywhere you look there's just stuff, and it takes forever to go through it, and I really like that. I think that's fun. Oh, I think I did. I've made some mistakes right here. Maybe that's to be expected because I don't pay attention sometimes. Here, I'm going to go up here and stitch and work my way down. Do, 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 do. You love cross-stitching and knitting. Wondering if I should do a floss tube. Absolutely. Do it, dude. Do it. All right, I just got to check some notifications. All right, we're good. Who is? Gee whiz. All right. So to make sure nobody needed me on stuff. What was I doing? Pattern keeper. There we go. See? Shiny object. Gosh darn it, people. Stop sending notifications. La-di-da-di. Da-di-da-di-da. La-di-da. 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 Okay, wait. I got confused by my own silliness. Absolutely, you should do a floss tube. Floss tubes are fun. There's over 800 people on floss tube. You know, there's something for everybody out there, and I think it's fun. I mean, you know, even if, you know, at first, like, it took me, well, I shouldn't say it took me a while to get viewers. I started way back like 4 years ago, so it was one of those things where it was really easy to gain viewers because there were fewer channels. Now you're competing with a lot of other channels. So, but you put your content out, tell me what your channel is, and I'll put you on my floss tube list on my blog at stitchandjewels.com. But do it. It's fun. And you never know. It could be like you're going to be the new floss tube sensation. Shoot through the roof. Do some knitting as well. That would be cool. Why not? Give it a shot. You know, it should be one of those bucket list things, you know? Start a YouTube channel. Something fun to tell your friends. I started a YouTube channel. Actually, very few of my friends know that I have YouTube. Because nobody cross stitches. Like, I'm the only, well, I know one person that consistently cross stitches, and then that's it. And like in the circle of friends. So otherwise, people don't know that about me. Cool, Angel. That's awesome. You go, girl. Hey, Kate. What's up, Kate? Quick break from work. Noise. First time you did aerial yoga, you did break your toe joint from stepping out of the hammock too hard. Yikes. But it's just an inch above ground, so usually you will never break anything, even if you did fall. Okay, all right, then that makes sense. An inch above ground, that's good. I would think that that would be so much more of a workout. Like you need so many more stabilizing muscles, especially in your core. That would be cool. Thanks, Kate. Appreciate that. You're the same way. In real life, you have friends, and then you have your floss tube friends. Noise. We're our own world upon us, or something like that. It made sense, but it didn't make sense. It's cold in here. If I'm really good at some point, I could do another webcam, because I've got the other webcam. I don't know how well it works anymore because it kind of stopped doing its thing. Put a webcam on Groot, the axolotl, because he is now in the room with me. He's chilling over in the corner by where I'm at. He's about 6-7 feet away. Captain McChirpy Pants is being very quiet this morning. He's looking at me like, what? Why? Why do I need to talk? He's enjoying the sunshine as it comes through the window. So I suppose I would shoot for about 200 stitches today. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't know if I'm going to get that far, but we'll see. Hey, Amy. Glad I decided to live stream here on YouTube. Yeah, just checking it out. Ellie Belly, what's up? Better late than never. That's cool. Just hanging out for a while? Well, good to see you. Glad you're here. Yeah, we're just chilling. Just taking my time. This usually gets me motivated for the day to start, to stitch more, which I will do. I'll come over here and do that one. You need to go to your cross stitch shop tomorrow for supplies? Nice. Well, that's a good day. That is a good day. Getting some supplies. Whee. You're just a very special person that you managed to break something. First, there he is. Hey, buddy. First incident ever in aerial yoga after the instructor had been running the class for over 10 years. Nice. That is awesome. I missed that comment. The goal at the end is to be in the Guinness Book of World Records for the biggest cross stitch. There's a Facebook group, Stitching George Washington. That's how you found out about it. Nice. That is awesome. Stitching George Washington. Sweet. I'm going to have to make a note of that. Stitching George Washington. Hubby won't know what I mean by that, but that's okay. That's how I'll remember to look at it later. And then I lost Pattern Keeper. Pattern Keeper. Pattern Keeper. Do 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 do. Wah 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 wah. Chirp chirp. What's up, buddy? He's wakey wakey, he says. Feed me more, he says. Right now, he says. So demanding. All the animals in our lives are demanding. Just giving this time. Just circling the stitches in this one area. Got to go and take the kids out for air. Oh, they need air. You finished the bike basket you were working on Sunday? Nice. Oh, hubby posted the pictures on the Facebook page. Nice. Very cool. You need to go, wait, wish you could stitch along, but you're working on a Valentine for your daughter and you don't want her to see it. Ah, important. That's all good, dude. That's all good. All right, so all this needs to be stitched. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yikes. Cool, cool, cool. There we go. I'm going to try and end my own little weird technique. My own little weird technique. Do, 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 do. Boom. Shakalaka. Winian. That's got to be Winian. Hey, what's up? We just chilling. We just chilling. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So let me just highlight. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Doopity doopity doo. Now I'm just getting some more floss because I need it. Okay. Cool, cool. Good to see you here. Good to see you. And everybody else. And if you haven't done it yet, it sounds kind of weird for me to say this, but if you haven't done it yet and you're enjoying the stream, if you wouldn't mind giving it a like, just it helps the channel, and it's cool. I would appreciate it. You don't have to, but if you don't mind, that would be awesome. Thinking about that stitching George Washington piece makes me think of two things. One, how poorly I'm working on Old World Map 2, as in not working on it. And then two, it makes me think about the Constitution piece that I got from Haid, Heaven and Earth Designs, last year, that I think is gorgeous and I do want to work on. But must finish pieces. Must finish cross stitch. It'd be really boring if I'm like 5 years from now, if I'm still working on all the same stuff, except for Old World Map 2, because that's going to take forever. But yep. Just been focused on other things instead of Old World Map 2, sadly. Part of it is just getting all the floss organized properly. Again, like knowing that I have all the colors that I need, and that's just my own fault. I need to just get focused. But yeah, so many other things that I can do. Other things just jump ahead. So I'll get there. I get there. Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. So does anybody else want to share a project they're working on? Let the group know what they're working on. Again, you don't have to talk. I can just sit here and talk about my stuff. It's just, if you haven't been in a live stream with me, I'm usually talking about all kinds of things. So chirp, chirp. What's up? A kitty wrapped in an American flag? Well, that sounds awful cute. Who makes that one? Still working on Dancing in, hey Pam, still working on Dancing in Snow by Mystic Stitches, but also picking fabric for a new start in March from JSC Mag. I think that's just, is that just cross, wait, JSC Mag Stitch Along. I don't know what JSC is. Hey Trish, working on Magnificent Peacock, which is a beaded cross stitch. Holy cow, beads. Am I using Pattern Keeper? Yes. That's what my, right over here. Try to use it now fairly exclusively. Why did I go down and do that? I just jumped the stitch. But oh well. It's done. I'm not going back. No. You're welcome. Dyslexic. It happens. Ever moment on AliExpress. Okay, cool. Still trying to catch up with your sales, and you have to get back to Paeta. Nice. Understood. Understood. Still working on Waterloo Place. Pattern Keeper is total game changer on this project. Right? Total game changer. It helps so much. I mean, I can't even express all the different ways in which Pattern. I mean, Pattern Keeper helps a lot with pieces that have a lot of confetti. It works with projects that aren't full coverage, like my monochrome pieces. And it really helps when you're stitching on something that has very few colors, because you can just take your floss and just literally go to town. You get a lot of stitching done in a pretty quick period of time. So, conclusion, Pattern Keeper helps a lot, except it hasn't helped people that have iOS. So it's coming, guys. I'm telling you, it's coming. They're working on it. She just doesn't want to put out a project or a product that isn't where it needs to be. You know, the worst thing in the world, the worst thing that could happen is that you put out a Pattern Keeper product and you load all your digital files into it, and then it messes it up in some way. You know, you put them all in there, and then it messes up your progress, or it doesn't mark your progress, or just whatever. So it's got to be right, and it takes a little bit of time. And it's not her full-time job, so she has kids and she has other obligations, so she'll get there. Really don't know what I'm doing there. I should focus. Focusing is hard, though. Focusing is so hard. All right, let me get rid of this for a minute here. My husband is distracting me with, he's in the shower and he's playing music in the shower, and he's playing Country Roads by John Denver. And that's the song that the Blues always play for the fans. Everybody sings along. So I'm having flashbacks to Stanley Cup. It's right here. All right, here we go. Do, 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 do. Bless my husband who just sneezed, but I don't want to yell into the speaker. No way, Christopher. Hello, Wales. Hello, hello. You're not late to the stream. You got here right when you could. After much deliberation, you order the old world map pattern from Golden Kite. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. That is awesome. That is awesome. I think there's one other person that I know of that does it as well, but I can't remember who that is, and it's been a while since they mentioned it. So, or I should say, it's been a while since I've seen mention of it. That's probably a better way to put it on there. Working on full coverage Cats and Flowers by Artisy, and started some ornaments on the 12 Days of Christmas by Teresa Wensler. Nice. Good old Teresa Wensler. Gorgeous work. Gorgeous work. Okay, so now I gotta stitch that. may have made a mistake or two on this part, but that's okay. I'll fix it later. As in, I mark stuff off that's been stitched that actually hasn't been stitched. All right. And then this one. Artisty has an old world map. Yes, they do. There's quite a few variations of old world maps out there. Quite a few variations. The one that I did, the one that I got was sort of like the most intricate one that I found with the most colors, like 200 colors, I think. Christopher, if you don't have it on, if you don't have Pattern Keeper, I would tell you to just get yourself a fire tablet and do Pattern Keeper on it, on your old world map too, because it's way easier that way. Way easier. Probably speed you up quite a bit. And floss organization on that project is huge. Huge. Just totally huge. There we go. 95 stitches. Woohoo. Do, 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 do. What's up, Mercury? Do, 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 do. What is up, Sky Fox? How you doing? Portia, good to see you. How much snow did you get up there? We just got a little dusting down here, but I thought you guys might have gotten a bit more snow up where you were last night. Oh, you're quite welcome. You're quite welcome. I have a Daffy Duck accent all of a sudden. That is really cool. I am excited for you, Christopher. It's a project for sure. Now, the other thing that we have done is every so often, like taking a picture, like take a picture of the fabric before you start. And then for a while there, we were taking a picture like after I finished each page. So, but we haven't taken a picture in quite a while because I don't think I finished a page in a while. But it would be cool to go back and see your progress. Kind of like I'm hoping that when I finish this piece, that I can go back and sort of edit some old videos and stuff back together to show kind of how it came together over time. I think that would be neat. You didn't get any snow? Oh, man. It must have gone between us then, because I think most of it kind of went sort of over the Denver area and out east. I was grateful we got some, just a little bit. Hada also has an old world map. Might be a new start for you next year. There you go. Maybe I'll do a post of like all the different old world maps that people want to stitch. There's so many. Just like jigsaw puzzles with all the different versions of it there. I don't know what that beep was for. Let's see. Let me make sure I try not to miss any. And he's working on 2008 Sal from EMC. 2008 Sal? Does that mean that the project is 13 years old? You're working on New Normal with Oxide Silk from Mrs. Settis. Just got it a couple weeks ago and love the way it handles. Oxide Silk, please tell. I don't know what Oxide Silk is. You're still working on Haywain by John Constable, and it's taking you an age, but it's looking great. Fantastic. That's awesome. With Pattern Keeper, can you use a PDF you make from a paper pattern? I don't know. It really depends on how your paper pattern is. As far as if you scan it in, it has to be a PDF. And I would highly recommend that you go to the Pattern Keeper Facebook page. Does anybody remember if it's just Pattern Keeper or if it's working with Pattern Keeper? Because there's a couple different groups that are out there. But the Pattern Keeper page on Facebook is going to be your #1 source for how-tos, problem solving, and also updates. Because they'll likely put it out there when they're going to get ready to do, when they're going to get ready to do the iOS version. Yes, that does count. You've got Middle Earth as a whip. Does that count as an old world map? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I like that cross stitch. I think that's a gorgeous cross stitch. Oops. Ish. Here we go. Da, 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 da. Good old Jan Denver. Stitching with Pattern Keeper. Thank you, Portia. Cheryl's like, give me the pattern. Who is the designer of the Middle Earth pattern, and where do you get it? Oh, man. I think it's on Etsy. Hello. You going somewhere?
I need to go to the storage unit. I can't find a tie.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Back tomorrow.
Okay, gotcha. Will do. Hey, if you are going there, can you see if you can find some of those cross-stitch finished ones that are there? I think they're on the left side in the front part of the front part of the unit.
Sure.
Thank you, sweetie.
Back to
Okie dokie. Alrighty. Let me see here. All right, I need more floss. More floss. You got your Middle Earth pattern on Haid, but it's retired. Ah, yeah. I would, since it's retired, I would just Google it on, or search for it on Etsy. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen one on there. May not look as pretty, but I know I've seen it, 1 or 2 on there. Now, I don't know how good they are. I don't know if somebody was being bad and made copies of things, but Cassie, good morning. Her silks are fantastic. Oxide is variegated. I know the Hanks, but can only get about one per month. Wow. Wow. So I'm guessing that she obviously dyes them herself. That's pretty slick. That is artistry. I talk to my husband so sweet. Well, because he talks to me so sweet. John Denver on the brain now. What's up, Allie? Going good. Good to see you on here. Oh, I goofed. I goofed. You get down in there, Stitch. Get down in there. Get. Go. All right, that looks better. And I'll come back when I do that bottom left. I'll stitch that better when I do the next color over. I'll fix that a little later. I still haven't found all those needles that I just got. I thought I got a bunch of needles. Pretty sure I got. Did I get them? I don't know. Thought I did. But now I don't know. It's been that kind of week. Your shower broke this week? Oh, no, dude. Oh, no. That's not cool. How did it break? Like the shower head or the pipes in the shower? Oxide is color of Hank. Okay. I'm learning stuff every day. Apparently it was the pipes. Oh, yikes. Tipton Crafts has Middle Earth. Also, Pattern Keeper Creator has a YouTube channel with tutorials. Really? I didn't know that. That's awesome. I mean, I know other people have been doing tutorials, but I did not know that she had a YouTube channel. I'm going to have to go find it. And bookmark it. There's a little bit of a learning curve when you first get Pattern Keeper, just trying to figure out how to get things started. And I know I don't use it to its fullest possibilities, but I'm happy with what I'm doing. Chirp, 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 chirp. I'm like, where am I? Where am I? I'll start here. It is cold in this room. Why is it so cold in this room? My tootsies are cold. Oh, no, I have. Okay, I'm not wearing like matching socks, but both feet are equally cold. So hence it's cold in this room. I bet you hubby turned the heat down. He That's not true. That's not true. He likes it warm. He doesn't like it cold. So no, that wasn't him. That wasn't him. It probably just automatically turned itself off. Trying to freeze us out. The house is trying to freeze us out. Oh, luckily the landlord actually picked up the phone this time and got it fixed with no cost to us. Yay! Came on to see my progress of Reaper, and now you're down a rabbit hole, hobbit hole, looking for Lord of the Rings. Tilton does have a nice map. Should have called this stream the enabling stream. If I can ever figure out how to share my computer screen on a stream, which I'll figure it out at some point, but that would be truly the enabling stream. We can just sail around the internet looking at different cross stitch patterns. I don't really have any of the stitchy bug to like get more patterns, which thank goodness. I have so many that I want to do that I just can't do anymore. And then now I've got my own patterns, some of which I absolutely have to stitch because I love them. And so but we get a couple of big finishes done, and that makes room in the schedule for so much more. More stitching, more stitching, more stitching. Enabling stream is the right title for sure. Oh, you bought the pattern of the Empire State Building Workers. Yay, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, when I first started streaming on Twitch, we did a lot of those enabling streams. And then despite my best efforts, I ended up buying a few new patterns. And I'm like, no, stop. Don't do any more. Silly. You silly person, you. All right, I'm just going to come all the way down here and do this part. Phone's acting up. Ordering a new one tomorrow. Ordered a custom case today with a picture of your bell cross stitch that you did in October. Nice. Hey, Malene, what's up? Frequent commenter. It's good to be live on here. It's definitely different. It's pretty cool. It's cold in your apartment too? Yeah. I mean, I like that. It's cold. It was like 60 degrees yesterday or something ridiculous. Something ridiculous. Zooming right along. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to do. I'll keep working on this today. Try and get in as much stitching as I can. Get close to, if I can get close to 1,000 stitches or not. I was talking in the video last night about just grabbing a color and just doing all the stitches of one color. Yeah. Actually, if I pull up Pattern Keeper, well, let me angle it so y'all can see. So you can see I only have like, there's quite a few that I only have, like I have under 200, well, maybe under 300. So 413, 414 I could work on, and then 3866. But actually the colors are pretty well spread out. By far the most I have to do is 310. the 1338, which makes sense. I've done so much of it here, but there's a ton all the way up here, around here. But yeah. Yeah, but it's pretty well spread out otherwise. I'm like, what was I doing? Where am I going? What's my name? You saw the crochet dog on my page, more enabling. Dude, there's so many adorable crochet dogs in that article. Free crochet patterns for dog lovers. And so that's at stitchandjewels.com. Yep. So many awesome. I don't crochet, but those things are adorable. The goal is just to find like just patterns of everything. It's like, what do you want to stitch? Well, I want to stitch everything, but okay, maybe I only want to stitch this. I want to cross stitch some hockey patterns. Well, I do want to cross stitch hockey patterns, so I need to go look for some more. I found knitting for hockey fans. You can knit yourself a tiny little Stanley Cup. That would be cool. I still want to redo the whole cross stitching page on that site. Redo it in a form of pull out all the, like, just if you just want a pattern, these are all the pattern people. But if you just want supplies, if you want to look at all the supplies people, like there's a list for just supplies. Like there may be patterns on there too, but sometimes if you just want supplies, it can be hard to pick them out of my list there. So that needs to be done. Lately, I've been going through my Pinterest page and kind of fixing it up. There are some errors all over some of the boards, so I'm fixing the errors and then creating more boards and putting a bunch more stuff on there. Just a little bit at a time. You crocheted a big Stanley Cup for your son? That's awesome. Is he the Tampa Bay fan? You have to go to work? Oh, but it's only 10 feet away? Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, thanks, Malene. Sure do appreciate for all the crafters that I blog on my channel. That's the whole point. It's not just me. There's so much more than me. And so we just need a good place to find everybody. Tilton Crafts also has a nice pattern from the ring. It's called One to Rule Them All. I have seen that one. I have seen it. You crochet but can't knit to save your life. Well, I hope you never have to knit to save your life. That would be one weird situation. Well, maybe if you were like super cold, you needed to knit a sweater. We just crochet a sweater, I suppose. Can you do that? You crochet a sweater. Or crochet the Stanley Cup, but put armholes in it, and then you can get all nice and warm. Do I kit up patterns in advance, or do I buy all my thread at once? I have a lot of thread organized sort of behind me in my little storage boxes, and so I have gone back and forth with how I do my projects. Now, if I was doing just one project, I would get all my thread at once. I just get it, organize it, and it's there. If you're money constrained, then you just basically look at what colors you're going to use a bunch of first, and you just work on those. But because I have so many full coverage cross stitch or so many projects going at the same time, I just have a lot of floss laying around. So when I realize that I don't have something, I'll collect numbers until I get up at least past a dozen or so, and then I'll order some. Or if I really need like 3 or 4 colors, then I'll just stop by Hobby Lobby or something. Usually I go to Hobby Lobby now for my cross stitch colors, unless I have to go to Michael's for some reason, because usually Michael's doesn't have everything stocked up properly. That's been my problem around here. So, I mean, sometimes it's perfect, but a lot of times I'll go in and like they're just missing, like they haven't stocked in a while, and half of their floss is like missing. And that's part of the reason why I haven't really jumped into Old World Map 2, because I'm not organized enough to have the colors pulled out that I need right away. So a more organized person would definitely have far more progress done. But that is not me. Not yet. Probably not ever, but I'm all right with that. Ah, I should have gotten some hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. I'll probably get some when the stream's over. Stab. More floss. Do I wear a thimble? Nope. Nope, never wear a thimble. Always just mess up my thumbs. I think I would drop it left and right. I wouldn't be able to keep it on my finger. I have really large thumbs. Like, look how big my thumbs are. Like, seriously, wait, let me do it this way. Look how inordinately disproportionate my thumb is to my fingers. And I don't feel like I have big hands. I mean, it kind of looks like I have a big hand, but I have really big thumbs. I have small hands and a big thumb. That's just my lot in life. You can make a leather one in my size. It's what you do. You have super tiny fingers. Oh, maybe I can get my husband to start leather working or something. Although he needs to get back into the stained glass. He did it for a little bit of time, and then he kind of, it got to be a bit cumbersome as far as finding space for things. But we've cleaned up a bit, and now we have space for him to do. Although we might switch offices. I might go in the other room, and he would come in here, because then he can make a bigger mess in here, because we don't really have anything on the floor. Well, we've got a rug on the floor, but I pulled up the old carpet some years ago. We have yet to replace it. So it's just like the subfloor underneath here. So you can make a mess in this room and it don't matter. So he's talked about moving me in where the carpet is. And if I do that, the walls will be green instead of blue, like a light green, like a grass green kind of look. I fully admit that I can't just go from one to the other. I always have to watch a tutorial to learn how to do it. Oh, I bet, right? You buy threads by the page. Well, that's a good way to do it. I organize it all there, and then for a larger project. There you go. Floss has been a problem. I needed food colors for Ninetail that have been sold out for a month or two. Good gracious. What colors do you need, Portia? Who knows? Maybe I have some laying around in all my massive stuff. Oh, there I am. Okay, I'm like, what am I doing? Where am I going? Okay, let me come down here and do this one. Love to learn how to do stained glass. Yeah, he watched some. I don't remember why he got into it. I don't know what he saw that made him go, stained glass. I don't remember what it was. It was probably something on YouTube. No, now I remember. It was that BBC show or the UK show about restoration, the Fix It, Restore It, Fix It, something like that. And I think somebody on there was restoring old stained glass or something, and he thought it was really cool looking how they did it. And so he started watching some videos, and then he took a class, probably like about 8 months ago now, maybe 6 months ago, and learned the basics. And then he made some projects, and they look amazing. And then he just kind of stopped. So I'm hoping he'll get back into it because he was been wanting to make things for like his mom. Ooh, shh, don't tell his mom. I don't know if she's here or not. But make stuff for somebody, and and then yeah. So I hope he gets back into it because you can only beekeep so many months out of the year. Although he is going to go check on the bees this weekend, I think. See how they're doing. Make sure they're doing okay. You got into archery because you saw an episode of Top Shot? Sweet. Hey, Teresa, what is up? Oh, Cranic. I have no Cranic. I just enabled you for some hot chocolate. You just had hot. Everybody's having hot chocolate. Go get some hot chocolate. It's cold. That mini Keurig has been the best gift that I have gotten in a very long time. Just from a standpoint of like how much I use it. It's pretty sweet. But I can foresee that I will have many glasses of, or many cups of hot chocolate today. Get in there. Making your coffee. Love your mini Keurig. It's so convenient and easy. I should have coffee, but maybe if I start to get a little sleepy later, I'll take some coffee. I try to have a cup of hot chocolate like right before I go to bed. It seems like it really helps kind of just chill me out. You took a stained glass leisure class at night classes at LSU several years ago, about 6 weeks long, once a week. Love, love, love it. We'll talk about a massive rabbit hole. Oh, yeah, right? Hey, Truffles. Hey, Marshall, I didn't know that you were Truffles. Hello, hello. Maybe you told me and I forgot, but who? Okay. I gotta highlight this. Boom, shakalaka. There we go. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I'm gonna go way up here. Yeah, that's where I should be. The one and only noise. Started watching Blown Away on Netflix last night. Competition between glass blowing artists. Oh, really? I wonder if hubby has seen that. I bet you he has. He always sees all this stuff on Netflix way before other people do because he's always looking for stuff like that. We really enjoy the glass blowing, watching people do the glass blowing. It's pretty cool. How do I keep my phone from slipping off my project? It's the angle. It also gives in just slightly, but it doesn't really want to slip. It's a very slight. Hello. Now I'm doing like shadow puppets. If this is horizontal, it's like that maybe. It's not up very much. You always make coffee, then forget it. You can't drink cold coffee. I get you. I usually just drink like half a cup. Because by then I'm like, woo! Hubby made it back. Yay. The repair shop. It is very interesting. Yep, it was the repair shop. The great BBC show where literally anything that people bring in gets the best repair and restoration. Yeah, we watched, I think I've seen almost every episode. Well, I know I've seen every episode of season 2. He's seen every episode. But I love watching them work. It's so cool. You binge the rest. Yeah. Yeah, Bella, it's so good. I said I had issues getting the main color for your hate. He just started, but finally found a place that had them in stock. Nice. Hey, Teresa. Oh, wait. Did I already tell you hi? I think I already told you hi. Hi again. Hey, honey. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Have you seen a Netflix show called Blown Away?
Oh yeah, that was like last one show.
And when did you watch that?
I finished it last weekend.
Okay, all right. Somebody was mentioning it here. And so, thanks, sweetie.
There's probably more in it, but it's probably scary part of the back.
It's scary part of the back? Okay, no worries. All right, cool. That's helpful. Yay! Because I can show it to people later. Ah, awesome. Hey, Janet. Very early good morning from Australia. Hello, hello. Yeah, I knew he'd seen it. That's what he does. Chocolate bombs are the best. Noise. Took a stand. Wait, I already did that one. I did that one. Speaking of archery, may I have a coach? My Olympic friend sent him my way, warned him that I'm super poor and probably can't afford him, but he still wants to meet me. Sweet. That's awesome, Portia. That's awesome. Something to look forward to. That's cool. Feels like a weird blind date. Yeah, right? Yeah, good morning. How early are we talking, Janet? How early is it there? It's got to be like 3 o'clock in the morning or something. 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock? I never know. You just got busted by your adult son for being awake. Oh, how the tide turns. 2 a.m. Nice. That is funny. And I would turn it back on him and like, what are you doing awake? Okay. Zoom in on this a little bit. I didn't do that one. There we go. Daphne, what's up? Glad you can make it. Hey, July. Yep, I'm glad I made it over to YouTube as well. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. And pretty easy stuff, too. Hey, Faith. Whoa. Whoops. A little messed up. That's okay. Falls in chat. Hey, Faith. Oof. Not too much. Not too much. So I'm wearing my favorite YouTuber, 10th Generation Dairyman. That's my favorite YouTuber. Probably the hardest working guy on YouTube. Dairy farmer. Dairy farmer out of just outside of Philadelphia. A lot of times I'll get up and work on stuff like if I'm like, all right, I need to work. I put him on in the background and he's just doing his work and some good motivation. Get some stuff done here. Angela, hello. Good to see you again. Yeah, you guys all fall out of chat for me shaking you. Yep. Well, it's not a stream if I don't hit the camera a couple times. Cause an earthquake. Camquake. A stream quake. Floss abilities is really cool. It is really cool. Although I gotta say, I am glad I cut my teeth over on Twitch. Because it made transitioning here a lot easier. Color, 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 color. I'm glad you can join in as well. Yay. Save the best part to last with this guy? Absolutely. Well, for months I put it out there. I'm like, what do you guys think? Should I go straight down, or should I, save the face for last? And pretty much we all decided save the face for last. So it's a creepy dude. Creepy dude. I'll be glad to get him out of here though. To get out of here. Hi. One thing you will miss about, which is at the end going to purples. Wait, what did I miss? One thing you will miss about, which is the end going to purples. I'm confused. Actually, you can see, I should turn running water around so y'all can see it upside down, if you can even manage it. It's a little out of focus, but it's funny, the picture looks better on here. Oh, hosting O to be purple. Ah, gotcha. Well, maybe we can get Sharon to come over here and, well, and then also I just need to know when she's streaming so that I can host her over there. Maybe we can get her to come over here. Join the dark side. Literally. Stitch in Korea, hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you caught a live stream too. Yay. It must be pretty late at night over there. How late is it over there? So that John Denver in the old head. Or floss. I should have asked hubby to make me a hot chocolate. He would so do it, and he would be happy. I mean, it sounds like I'd be abusing him, but honestly, he really enjoys that kind of stuff, helping me out. Like, he literally, for the last, I don't know how many days since we've had the thing, he sets up the hot chocolate ready for me. Like, he puts the glass in, he puts the water in, he just leaves it for me to pick which hot chocolate thing I want and then make the hot chocolate. I mean, I am... I waited a very long time to get married. Hi, honey.
Hmm?
Can I ask you for a favor? Could you make me some hot chocolate, please? You're the bestest. Your choice. Got a snag in my. There we go. Yawning. I apologize for the yawning. It sounds good. It's 1:18 on Friday. Wow, dude. Dang spell check Twitch when you sent us the O to be purple. Yep. Yep. All right, I'm going to go all the way. I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to go all the way down. All the way down. All the way down. No, honey, he's sneezing. He probably kicked up some dust in the storage place. We got to get over there and empty that thing out. There's probably a ton that we don't need anymore. Time to make a cup. Now you want hot chocolate. You go, girl. Bless him. Exactly. Sneeze-rama. Can you hear him sneezing from here? Because he was downstairs. What's up, A Woods? Good to see you here. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. You could hear him downstairs? Oh my goodness. Oh, earthquake. Earthquake. Let's scoot this back up here. Wow. Honey, when you were downstairs sneezing,
yeah,
everybody could hear you. No. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying like that's how like powerful the microphone is. That's crazy. They typed him. I didn't want to yell at you downstairs, but like 3 people said bless you. He's pretty shy. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Binky, do you want to come over? Binky Doodle, where'd you go? Binky. Binky Doodle. She says, no, I came out to see what was going on, and now I've gone back to bed. She needs a haircut soon. That is going to be something else. try to get her hair trimmed. She is so not good at holding still for anything. She absolutely hates to be messed with. But she's so flippin' cute when her hair's cut short, and it's getting long. What's the piece I'm most proud of? You remember watching my upload where you showed us your fabulous piece of the Palace of Westminster, and as you recall, it was one of my first pieces. I would probably say that it's a tie between that one and the 1919 New York Street city scene. I think those two are my favorites. Oh, you are a good man. Okay, don't touch it. It's too hot. Thank you, sweetie. Gold star. Love you. If you can see it. It's right here. I don't know why I have a Dean and DeLuca cup. It was a gift from somebody, I think. Because I don't think I've ever been in a Dean and DeLuca in my entire life. What's up, Terry Lee? Hey, no. The Ronnie Rowe ones? Yeah. I mean, of course, the Ronnie Rowe. The collection. I got to finish the third one. Well, I got to frame the third one, really, is what I need to say. I mean, honestly, anything that I finish, I'm proud of, because gosh knows how hard it is to get a finish. I also really like the Queen Bee. We need to reassemble the stitching wall. The stitchy wall. Stitchy wall assemble. Music teacher's house. That was my very first. That was my very first. Well, was it my? It was my very first Ronnie Rowe for sure, and he has done so many that I love, and he's got some new stuff coming out this year that I think you guys are gonna like too. Can't tell you what it is. All I can say is I've seen it and I love it. Make my own music. Hey, MK, what's up? It's okay. You get here when you can. And I didn't tell anybody yet what time I was starting, so I just kind of pop up like a like a pothole. You never know when you're going to find one. Then boom, there it is. Maybe not a pothole. Like a rainbow. That sounds so silly. Oh, see you, Stephanie. Have a good rest of your day. Hey, Sophie. Find me on YouTube instead of Twitch. Reaper is looking good. Thanks. Yeah, I'll probably stick to Twitch. Can't talk. Gonna end up probably sticking with YouTube here. It's just a bit easier. And I think my subscribing and watching audience can find me here versus other places. And I'll probably do more streams this way because I can definitely, it seems pretty easy to hop on, do more streams, more stitching. I mean, because if I got a stitch, you know, I should be able to do more streams. But we'll see. We'll see. Some days I'm like, I just want to stitch and listen to an audiobook and just kind of blah, 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 blah. All right, let's see if this is. I think there's still steam coming off of it. You guys get to see it. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, it's hot. What is that? I mean, it's hot chocolate. Can't tell what flavor it is. Vanilla nougat, maybe? Charleston chew? Maybe. Oh, it tastes so, it's just so lovely to have. So lovely. How my Zoom class is going? Not. I did 2, and then I was like, I'm so tired and sore, and then I just haven't gotten back into it. Such is my life. So bad at that. It's like I jumped into it on the most physical week at work ever, and then made myself hurt so bad that I didn't want to do anymore. But I'll get back into it. I'm just being lazy right now. Oh, I missed a stitch. Right there. Oh, sounds like a big plane flying overhead. Okay. All right, stop shaking. Stop your shaking. Aha, joined Audible because you raved about Dresden Files. You didn't tell me that the guy reading it was Spike from Angel. I've mentioned it once or twice, but you weren't there when I mentioned it. But yeah, it's and the voice matures over the years when he's reading those audiobooks, and it's just so good. So good. Yeah, there's so much there. You thought I said puppies? Puppies. Potholes, puppies. Oh, nice. Twitch doesn't work on your old iPad. YouTube does, so I'm on a bigger screen now. Oh, goodness. Scary Reaper on a bigger screen. Oh, so hot. Man. Going down the chest. Whew. All right. Probably last piece of floss to put in. Been streaming for about 2 hours. That's usually about what I can do before I have to get up and start moving around too much. But I'm going to finish this bit. Oh. Ah. have more? I didn't think about that. I didn't think I had the fish in my mouth. Uh-oh. Well, I screwed it up on the other side. All right, I'm just going to let that thing go. Gosh darn it. Wasting floss. So I didn't realize I had more on the end of that. And then when I put it back through there, I can feel it's tangled up a little bit. So no worries. We just won't go look at it. It's okay. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, hello. I like it when you can zoom out. See, that's the black. So the nose and the eyes, the sides of his face, that is cool. Huh, it's weird. Oh, no, that is right. Okay. I was like, I'm trying to figure out, like, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'm just being weird. But yeah, I could come over here and do a lot more black. There's a huge chunk all the way down here to do. I could get a lot of stitches in with that. That would be sweet. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna come up here. 4. Nope, that's 4 down. This is 1 across. Yep, right here. How long have I been doing cross stitch? Probably about 14-ish years. When I moved into this house, I about 7 houses down the street were some friends of mine that were already living here. They've since moved, but she's very crafty, and she did a lot of different things. And I was really bored. Like, I didn't have, like, my whole life had been like work and school, and then I was like, I need a hobby. And so I was like, what should I do? Should I knit? Should I do this or that? And she was like, you should cross stitch. I think you would like cross stitching. And so I was like, okay. And so I went over to her house. I remember it was Daytona 500 was on, because they're kind of Southern folk. They like to watch the NASCAR stuff. And so I went over, and she had this tiny little pattern for me to do, little kit. And so I worked on that while I was there. And it's so funny now, like, it was probably like 2 hours of stitching, and I probably stitched like 30 stitches or something. And then took it home and I finished it. And then I went to Michael's and got another little kit, and I did that. And then I got a slightly bigger kit, and kind of took off from there. What really went nuts was when I discovered patterns online that I could print out. Oh, that was like the beginning of the end for me. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was when my obsession started. Truly. Hey, Andrea. Good morning. Yeah, you're expecting a lot of black on Rainy Waterloo, but there isn't a single stitch of 310. I know, right? No black at all. It's all it's like 413, 841, 414 some. Yeah, it's funny. There's not a single black. Uh-oh. Oh, I was gonna say I lost where I was for a second there. Yep. Nope. It's not a lot of black. Actually, I'll tell you what, if I can remember, when I finish this thing before I end the stream, I'll show you the color layout on Rainy Waterloo. It's just a lot of shades of gray, green gray, brown gray, gray gray. I got some frayed little edges on this from that piece of stuff underneath. That's okay. Oh, I broke 200 stitches. Yay! Come on. It's a lot of dark blue. Hade Sleepy Hollow was deceptive also with 310. It's a lot of dark blue. Oh, cool. You're stitching Long Dog, Samplers, Pandemic. Nice. Pandemic is so popular. So cool of them to do that. Need me some hot chocolate. Sorry, guys. Think you might jump into the pandemic wagon since everyone is stitching it? I think I'm the only one not stitching it. I'm not a sampler person. I just never really grabbed my attention, as you can tell. I mean, you guys see what I stitch. And so, I mean, that is a deep, dark rabbit hole, especially with Long Dog. That is, they have so many beautiful samplers. That would be forever to do. I mean, shoot, I still got to go back and do the Lincoln stuff that I have. And the word stitching, it doesn't take very long. It's just getting to do it, like just putting myself in a position that I'm going to do it. I just get so easily distracted. It's positive and a negative. Because I don't get bored. I rarely get bored anymore. It's just too much to do. But every once in a while, you run across the day. Oh, that was a little misstitch, but that's okay. I run across the day every once in a while where I just am like, well, I don't want to do anything. And that's right. I figure those days are recharge days. And usually they don't last for like a whole day. I'll end up jumping in and starting something at some point. I've let myself have those instead of pushing myself. They're like, no, you must do something. Nope. It's when I usually hop on, play little video games, watch some videos, just blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. You have 3 Hades. Ain't got time for pandemic. What's up, Rainbow? Well, Rainbow Bookworm. Hello, Rainbow Bookworm. So nice of you to join us. You do diamond painting for pandemic? Nice. Did you just do the conversion on the colors to the diamond painting beads? I've been thinking about doing that for some of my patterns, some of my more colorful patterns, turning them into diamond painting, just changing the keys up. Okay, let's scoot up a little bit here. Pandemic was a freebie for a week or so. Yeah, I know. I think it was a freebie for at least a week. It's so full of little hidden treasures, like all the animals. That's awesome. So cool. You have it, but you haven't started it yet either. It's a nice thing is you can do it anytime. All right, I'm going to speed up a little bit here. Maybe. Maybe. And this is when I start going a little off script, doing a little vertical. Oh, speaking of vertical, the road tower is coming along. Got some lettuce growing. We're trying to grow some broccoli. We're just seeing if the broccoli can grow. We've seen some people grow it. Many people say you can't do it in a grow tower. We're going to find out. It's an experiment. You have 3 hays in progress and 3 more in the queue. 3 of the baby dragons from Sheena Pike. You have 4 hays and going to start another one. Wow. Okay, I read that one. I just bought and started something small like 12 by 16 inches and then moved on to little bigger things like 16 by 20. Cool. You just bought the March and October dragons. You'll start March from your oldest son. Sweet. They have so many dragon patterns on Heaven and Earth Designs. Pretty awesome stuff. Wow, I might take a nap. I don't think I need to, but I may have to put some coffee in my hot chocolate. Or put some hot chocolate in my coffee. Huh? Whichever way it works. Go to here and go down. Is that you again, Binky? Did you just gag again? You're eating too much junk. Don't walk away from me. What are you doing, Binky Doodles? Binky Doodles, come here. She's like, I don't do that. It's not what I do. You come to me. I don't come to you. You're cute, Binky. You want to come in here? I don't think the cat's around. She has been chased more than a few times out of this room by the cat because she goes right for the cat food that falls on the floor. Nope. I think Mercury saw her. I can hear Mercury rustling around, and Binky ran off into the room. See you later, Binky Doodles. You have autumn, winter. Wow. Wow, there's a lot of them. Hello from Argentina. Hello to Argentina. Hello, Gabby. Do I make cross stitch in stamps fabrics? I do not, but there are a number of folks who do, like a stamped cross stitch. I would probably, if you're looking for something like that, I would probably go to like 1, 2, 3 stitch or everything cross stitch for something like that. Wow. I can go down here. I think that, I know I'm pretty sure they have it. I should say I know it, but I'm pretty sure they do. That's how your little Chihuahua is. She won't come when you call her, but she comes whenever she wants. Yep, just like a cat. We have our routine at night, though, where, you know, depending upon what time it is, she'll start barking at me like, okay, it's time for me to get fed. So I feed her, and while she's eating, as I usually take a shower at night, so I'll take my shower, and then hubby's gotten in bed. He's all, you know, loving on the cat because the cat comes to him when he gets in bed. So they're doing their thing. And so then I have to bring Binky into bed with me for bedtime loves, bedtime snuggles. And so sometimes it's just a couple minutes, and sometimes it could be 20 minutes. And then she usually, if I'm super tired, I'll put her down early. But usually I'm awake long enough to like love on her to the point where she's like, okay, I'm tired. And there's the Binky. Binky, no. No barking. No. God, she's so cute. She does this thing where she like, when you hear her bark, she's like, bark, 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 bark. It's so cute. Oops. Didn't mean to finish that stitch. Whoops. Let's do one here, and I'll finish this off. And then we'll look at Rainy Waterloo colors, and then I'll call it a stream. A stream. A stream is a stream. Or my first stream on YouTube. All right, let's tuck this in if we can. Whee! All righty. Stab. Cool, guys. You're welcome, Gabby. Also started several Hades and did the Peppermint Purple Sal 2020 as well. They used Facebook because of an internet issue on the website, and now the group has over 25,000 members. Wow, dude. She's still a puppy, so you let her get away with almost everything. Whoa. Your dog is trying to figure out where the barking is coming from? Yeah. Zuzu is doing well. Hey, Doreen. Thank you. Welcome. Binky, it is not time for breakfast. Second breakfast. It's not time for second breakfast. That's like another hour away, but she thinks it's time for second breakfast. All right, let me find Old World Map 2. Binky, no. Binky, no. Binky, no. Oh my God, you're so cute. I can't even handle it. Oh, I might die. She's so cute. Okay, let's look at Rainy Waterloo. Hold on. Now you did it. Look who's here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, sorry about that. So these are the colors for Rainy Waterloo. Starts at 317. And so the dark colors are like 3787, 844, 844, 535. There's a lot of 535. That's probably what you're seeing. But I have one 822 left. 67, 842. I've got quite a few. I'm done with 3770. Done with that crew. Or E-crew. E-crew. But yeah. It's pretty cool. Yeah, there's, okay, so, and then 451. 413. Yeah. So I think what you're seeing, what you're thinking is black is probably the 535 on that. So I need to share group. I will share group. We'll do a live stream sometime where I'll sit in front of Groot or something, or maybe I'll put an extra webcam on him, and y'all can see him. He just does his thing. Good old Grootsters. All right, guys, but that is going to end our stream today. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us and having some good conversation and listening to Binky barking and Mr. McChirpy Pants chirping when he did. Binky, chill. Give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Nope, not getting it. Oh, hi, Christine. Thanks for coming in. I'm actually sadly ending my stream right now. So, but I do want to thank everybody for coming in. Whatever happened to the Blues? The Blues are still here. The Blues are still doing good. They're in first place in the West Division right now. And but anyway, I got to end this stream and go feed the dog, apparently. So y'all have a good rest of your day. I appreciate y'all so much. We'll stream again real soon, more frequently than I have been on Twitch, I believe. It'll be easier to do it here. You guys have a great rest of your day. I've enjoyed this so much, but I got to go feed my dog. So it's okay, Malene. Take care, guys. We'll see you later. Bye.